Okay, 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 47545 RFE trans. The Jeep is in failsafe, will not come out of failsafe, and I have the code P0750 low reverse solenoid circuit error. So I have a video on that particular code on a later Jeep when with the computer for the transmission controls as part of the PCM on the C4 connector. All right, this one is an earlier model. It's an 04 and it has its own transmission control module. All right, so I have the car over here and we're gonna be ohming out the solenoids. And then I actually have the valve body hanging on with one bolt. So once we confirm the solenoid is no good, I'm gonna drop it, swap the solenoid pack, and ohm the solenoid again. And this actually is I believe the earlier solenoid pack, and I'm going to swap it out to the later one, and I'm going to also change that plate. So on this one, with the transmission control module all by itself, we're going to go to pin 17, which is trans relay out, and then the ground wires for the solenoid for the low reverse, I believe, is pin number 20. So we're going to go to pin number 20 and 17. We're going to ohm and see what we got, and then compare it to other solenoids on pin 19, 59, and 60. Okay, those are all the ground wires, and plus there's a few more solenoids, but it's easy enough just to use those because they're right there. And this is a similar setup, like if you had a 4-speed at 604, you would basically do the same method if you needed to ohm the solenoids. The relay wire is the same, the ground wires are the same. So let me go set up over there by the Jeep, and then I'm going to give you a location of the computer, and we're going to ohm everything out, and then again confirm that it's bad, and then we're going to swap it out and confirm that it was the solenoid pack. All right, so I'm going to get set over by the Jeep, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the location of just the transmission control module. It is a 60-way connector. I took the cover off so I can see pin numbers and wire colors, and I loosened the 8mm bolt so I can just pull this right off here. Okay, so what we want to do here now, I'll set up the ohm meter, and I'm going to check. I'm going to put the positive lead to pin 17, that's trans relay out, and then number 20 is the low reverse solenoid, and I'm going to compare it to 19 and 59 and 60, which is like the pin 19 is the 2C solenoid, 59 is the 4C solenoid, 60 is the overdrive solenoid. Now there's other ones on here too, like multi-select, underdrive, but we're just going to compare it with those because it's right in this general area, and it's easy to check. So let me get the ohm meter set up, and we're going to ohm out the solenoids and compare them. So I'm getting, again, the hard code that will not clear, P0750 low reverse solenoid circuit error. The car will not come out of failsafe. All right, so let me get set up for that, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have the voltmeter on ohms. I have my positive lead on pin number 17, which is trans relay out, and this powers up the solenoid pack on pin number 10, and the computer supplies the ground to turn these solenoids on and off. So first let's go to pin number 20, which is the low reverse, which is our problem. All right, we got 3.3 ohms. These solenoids should range, figure 1.6 to 2 ohms. Let's go to pin number 19. Okay, we got 1.5, which is fine. Okay, pin number 60, 1.6. And pin number 59 is 1.6. All right, so let's go back to 20. And we got 3.4, 3.3. Okay, so this is way out of range, and we're comparing it to the other solenoids like the overdrive, the 4C, and the 2C solenoid. And we see that 100% that solenoid is no good, and probably as this gets hotter, it may even show open. And I believe when this was first checked by the tech, it was showing open, while the others were showing 1.7, 1.6, 1.7 ohms. It was a hard code, the car would not come out of failsafe. The code would not set back right away, and I can't give you a shot of the scan tool because the connector at one point was already unplugged, so the code is not there. But I mainly, what I wanted to do was show you with this type of computer, you're gonna want to go to pin number 17, which is trans relay out, and again that powers up the solenoid pack, pin number 10. And you have to look at a wiring diagram because there is also the multi-select solenoid and the underdrive solenoid. I'm not sure the pin numbers on those. I think the underdrive solenoid is pin number 55. But you just have to consult the wiring diagram if you happen to get like an underdrive solenoid circuit error or the multi-select solenoid. I did not use those because I just used the ones that are very convenient, which is 19, 59, and 60. All right, so I put the solenoid pack and installed it myself. I just got the valve body up. I'll have these guys put the filter and pan up tomorrow morning. But I wanted to own the solenoids with you guys again with the new solenoid pack. So again, I'm in pin 17 with my positive lead. And now we're going to go to pin number 20, which was the problem one. And I'm showing 1.5. Okay, now let's compare that to 19, and I got 1.5. Let's go to pin number 59, 1.6, which is fine, and number 60, 1.6. Okay, so it looks like we are in range again. Everything's all fixed up. There's 20 again, 19, 59, and 60. Okay, all right, so we definitely had a shorted low reverse solenoid in the solenoid pack. Swapped it out with a new one. Actually, it's an updated one. The one that came out has a black connector. I installed one with a white connector. And also, when you do that, I changed the cam plate because the depth is different with the new solenoid pack, and if you leave the old one, there's a chance you may get a code. So that was changed as well, and I'm just gonna hook this back up again. You know, this will just go in here, and we're gonna tighten this up. Actually, you know what? I gotta put the piece back on. But you put this in here and tighten the nut. I'm gonna put the cover back on, and this will be done. I'm gonna send it up, and these guys will finish it up in the morning. All right. So 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited with the 4.7 had a hard code of P0750, low reverse solenoid circuit error. The code basically would not clear. The car would not come out of failsafe. Swapped out the solenoid pack actually to the later style, which is fine as long as you change that and that cam slide plate. You can do that. Updated is fine, and everything seems to be okay. So I'm going to put a new filter in. I put a new cooler return filter in already. I'm going to put a new main filter in, and we're going to put the ATF plus 4 in this. Most of the fluid gets drained out because, you know, the valve body's down, the converter drains out, which is fine. So I'm probably going to put about 8 quarts or so of fluid back in. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you next one.